All right. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you've had a good. I hope you guys had a good Thursday. If I was around yesterday, we're back today for most likely a relatively short stream tonight. Um, I don't intend to be around very long, and with that, I'll be ending no later than like 12:30, most likely. Um, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, I can drive our Scout today. Hopefully, we can drive our Scout today. But I don't know. I don't know if we will or not. And if we can't, oh well, we'll deal with what we can for a little bit. Apparently, hopefully by tomorrow, our cars will be fixed, but I won't be around this weekend because it's weekend. Whoa, yeah. Hello. I'm not sure how long we're gonna stay on duty tonight, and I don't expect it to be very long. We'll see what my sanity can tolerate tonight, and I don't expect it to be able to tolerate very much. Do my thing, let's say we're. We maybe actually, yeah, we might be. We might crow. We might. Yeah, it's basically the weekend. I'm looking forward to this weekend and me hanging out with some friends on Saturday night. Plus Formula One in Australia. A fucking helicopter? The fuck is there a helicopter on the earth?
Hello, my brother.
Hello.
How's it going, my brother?
It's going alright. Can I help you with something?
Do you happen to be an officer here at this police station?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, yes, sir. Would you happen to know about any situation that might have happened earlier at the prison?
No idea. I haven't been on duty until today. Last time I was on duty was Wednesday night. I have no clue what you're
Okay,
talking about right
okay.
now.
Okay. Yeah, so the PD were having like a bit of a standoff with the DOC guard over there
Okay.
down by the prison. And then there was also some United Nations, like, I don't know, Space Command motherfuckers running around in blue suits.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess they're called peacekeepers. And it was just trying to keep all the peace and whatnot. So I was going around asking them questions and whatnot, and I actually got access into the prison, where I was told multiple things, where the jurisdiction and their laws or something are different down there, and the police can't really do nothing about it. So I was just trying to get more information from the police side since I got everything here.
Yeah, I mean, it's written legislation. PD doesn't have jurisdiction inside of the prison unless somebody takes a crime from outside of the prison into the prison, then we can pursue inside. But otherwise, we have nothing to do with the prison, as per our legislation.
So you really can't touch anything inside the prison if it's going on within the prison walls.
Yep.
Very interesting, my brother. Very interesting. Can I get your reaction to a bit of film I had acquired from that scene? Hold on, it's, somewhere on Twitter.
To be honest, I'd rather just kind of go and get on duty and start my day.
Oh, all right, my brother. Go ahead. I don't mean to take too much of your time.
Appreciate it. You take care, bud. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, Crow. that's the vibe I'm getting right now. Hello.
Hi, Maple.
What are you wearing?
You're gonna judge me if I say it.
Oh, you're going to group 6. Okay. Go make your money.
Well, I'm not gonna make money anymore because I had to
Because what?
fucking pull my firearm on somebody. They robbed Frost.
While you were working group 6?
Mhm.
Damn. Oh, shit. Sorry
Sorry for what?
for, that having to deal with that.
I thought you were saying something else. Okay. I'm gonna go get some food, get changed, and then I'll be on duty.
Okay. Jack Voss, Haley Maxwell, Swarz, Aziz, Peralta, Cassidy, Cornwood, Viv, Ventura, McNulty, York, Frost, and Maple. God, I cannot wait to use that SWAT outfit, though, I'll be honest. That SWAT outfit is fucking clean as shit. SWAT outfit is clean as shit, dude. Leave me be.
5 years.
Hey,
He's
Maxwell.
not still
Oh,
engaged.
yeah.
Hey. Yeah. So they're not still
10. 5. Oh, stop signs, speed limit. Nobody's gonna slow us down. Why would anything be fixed, right? Why would it? Radio check.
10-2.
197 at 1041. McNulty, am I permitted to use a scout if I make it black, or still no?
Sorry, Maple. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
10-4, thank you.
Alright, 133. I'm swapping to a Karakara. I'm going to be doing a lot of searching for weed today. Be up north, so just checking on me every now and then.
1 9 7.
You can still, you've got the numbers on the top there.
Yep.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's much better. No, see, just.
197.10.7 vehicle maintenance. All right.
Good 526 liters now.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hi, officer. How's...
I got some things I need to change up on the car. Are you able to do that for me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put the livery and everything else on it?
Sadly, we still can't put the livery back on it. Just making it black and put the numbers on the top.
Okay, awesome. I can do this for you. I'm gonna be stepping in and out of the vehicle with
Yep,
each,
no worries, no worries.
change. Why is it? Why do I get stuck in there? Okay. Because I don't know what's been going on. Things have not been sticking. Fortunately, colors have.
Well, the good thing is I don't really need to change anything other than colors. Yeah, that's just numbers on the top. It's nice to finally have.
Your call sign?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Make it a lot easier for you guys. I don't have to ask anymore. I can just see it on the top of the car.
Good point.
Batch 102 is 76. You got 37.
So weird how
Talking to
this
drive.
works. It's supposed to be the trunk?
Yep. Left fender, right fender, trunk are the call signs.
Interesting.
Strangest thing.
Well, 197. You are good to go.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Please park it up.
76.
I'm gonna go do that
So-
right away.
Yes.
Oil
Gotta
field.
make sure the
Gonna
paint
look over
dries.
the hill. Too.
Absolutely.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Batch on freak.
Lights are clearer now.
Batch 1 2 22. Let's 37. Cut 6 it.
Yeah, the middle one does turn purple.
Batch 1 2 Mark List 37. Cock it and drive code 4. Thanks. 1 2's gonna head up to all these 37s. Again, numerous amounts of 37s over by Mount Hunt Road area.
It seems like the self-braking on this car is improved tenfold. Like, by release the gas. The braking is so much better than it used to be. just off the gas. I'd almost hesitate to say that it's better to just
That's gonna be fun.
brake by lifting on the gas than just to actually hit the brakes. McNulty pissed off Buddha. Dispatch 197-10-8.
3-3, 3-1-1.
Yeah, it's almost... I see something. Let's send it, right? Off the gas. It's pretty good fucking braking, just for lifting.
Is 22 on the 37th, the Marina Drive, Sandy Shores, code 6 in.
Feel this car out a little bit here. Ooh. I do have a 6th gear in this thing, which is huge. But I would actually rather stay in 5th gear. I've slowed down about 20 miles per hour shifting into 6th gear.
Dispatch 120, 1041, permission to take out more?
So, I actually think I want to get into 5th gear and I want to put this lock on, this auxiliary lock. Because I don't want to go above 5th gear in this car.
Go to New York.
I want to stay in 5th gear. Damn it.
I want it to be 10-7 Mike.
No, don't die.
EMS from PD. 52 Chris at Dorset and Abe Milton Parkway. A couple of people were playing with a local car and got run over.
Help me!
Copy.
EMS is on the way.
Come and help her, man!
I'm not a doctor.
No, but you...
I called medical. They're on their way.
Oh my God, she's gonna die, bro, and you're just gonna sit there? It's your job to serve and protect, bro. You're not protecting.
You guys,
Let that guy...
you guys kicked a local car and got run over for it. You played a stupid game and you won a stupid prize.
Hey,
I called medical
kicked the
for you.
local car because he hit her first, motherfucker.
Okay, well you went fisticuffs against a car. What do you expect was gonna happen, man?
I mean, I'm fine. She didn't do nothing. She's innocent, bro. That's
She
fucked
was swinging too. Regardless, I'm not a doctor. I called medical. They're gonna be here any minute now.
Yeah. Don't you got some, like, laundromat to go save or something?
No, not yet. Probably soon.
Yeah, gotta make sure that bleach is safe, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you with me? Are you with me? I don't want to be just groping you for no reason. I mean, maybe, but... Hey, man, she ain't responding, bro.
EMS is about 10 seconds out.
9. 8,
Well, never mind. That's the wrong unit.
7. Oh, fuck.
EMS status.
2 minutes out.
Copy. Where are they?
Can't fight back. Oh, how the tables have tabled. No, it's how the tables have tabled. You know, because the tables tabled.
This is EMS rolling up now.
All right, good, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I think I'm just, like, assaulting her.
You got run over.
523. Gotcha. Let's put you closer in the middle.
All right, let's get you out of here, boss.
What are you? Fuck, are you doing?
There, you were in the intersection. You were parked illegally. I was just helping you out.
All right. Take care. No. No thanks. Not even gonna entertain it. Hold on, I'm being asked if I like pepperoni on pizza. I need to say yes. Hello, Empress.
One of the two respond list 37 and Sandy.
Here, take my last $6.
Okay, thank you so much for the 2 months. Actually, I need to do a bunch of push-ups. We're gonna do a bunch of push-ups.
Let's do 23. Let's go 4 and no movement at all in the area.
And do some push-ups.
Dispatch 576 MC 147.
What's my fucking push-up count at now? It's like 100 and... Didn't even pick up on the radar. Like 125, 120, something like that.
Yeah. Sam Axel Slacks. That's the guy. That's the guy.
He keeps calling that. It's
Hey.
Leonardo Slacks.
Hey, but when you're free, I gotta just chat with you a little bit.
Oh my God,
Maybe
Axel
like
Sam Slacks.
5:10, and then if you're free, we could chat.
Short for ass.
Yeah, I'll be
Alright, sweet.
available.
Thank you.
No, he's not the ass cheek.
Exit 523.
All right. Let's do some push-ups. Hello. Alright. What am I at, bro? I don't know how many push-ups I'm at. I'm just gonna do a bunch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. I don't know what Aziz wants to talk about. I'm really not sure what 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 15. Money do I have? 10,000? Excuse me. Ooh, sale.
I gotta check you for weapons.
I have a red gel.
Oh, Lord. I don't know what Aziz wants to talk about.
102 send back to the city patrol.
I don't know what the fuck's going on today. We need to get a boo through. We need to promote a boo, dude. Thanks to Hydrate Rain. I'll just drive around for like 5-10 minutes and then drive back to MRPD and see if Aziz is still there talking with Conan and Cornwood. Arctic, thank you for the raid. Dude, I actually lost a fucking tow truck. Alright. I actually lost a tow truck, dude. Oh, we're just hanging out. Just chilling. I hope you've been well, dude. It's been a while. Yeah, I know. I have a feeling today's a democracy day.
Dash 1238 West Andres and a white Coke Kent looks like occupied one time, speed 100 miles per hour.
Nearest cross.
Be San Andreas, a little bighorn.
19776. How have the lights on the back of my car gotten harder to see from before? On at 72338 westbound San Andreas. Thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate you. I hope you've been well.
Radar check.
10-2.
10-2. To the units that were part of that pursuit where Viv was ran over, the brawler, the gauntlet that was used, belongs to a one Sis Folker. It was just reported to me stolen by for me. Apparently they're trying to get the turbo out. They just tried to do it at Mosley's. So if I get a unit to just swing by Mosley's that's in the city and just see if they can spot the gauntlet in that area. Plate's already been flagged.
13876.
Yep. Dark in color gauntlet.
Ba-na-na-na.
Mosley's is code 4 at the moment. We're gonna hang out nearby.
Busy with Red M? Well, I hope you've been well, dude.
1041. You just got called out on spotter.
Appreciate it, Arctic. Hope you have a good night. You have to excuse me, I'm not at my best. Alright, DJ. I think it's a democracy night, guys. I'm about to become a Helldivers 2 streamer, man. French music? No. No. French love songs at that. I don't know where this, like, French music came in from. Like, French music has been one of the most random fucking things.
Echo 55, 76, latest 01.
What is... Okay, that's better. Yeah, caramba, dude. In the summer.
Slow it down. We're all good. Thank you, Maple.
116, 197 direct.
Dash 12, code 438, West San Andreas tonight.
Aziz, do you copy? Aziz from Maple.
What's the score? 20?
He's over here for me.
He wanted a 25. Did you still want a 25 with me?
I'll tell him to get on radio.
Why isn't he on? Okay, sure.
Hi, Maple.
Hey, Zeus. You still want to talk?
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'd rather have a conversation where we can sit down for a bit. I don't want you stressing it, right? So don't stress too much about it, but it's just about something that happened a few days ago. I don't want to bring it up right now. I just want to chat to you later about it. Just get the full story from you and see what happened, okay? So give me, I mean, are you around on
Okay.
duty today for a while or not?
I wasn't planning on it, no.
You weren't? Okay. All right. Meet me at Mission Row. I'll come chat with you, okay?
Alright.
All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, Conan in the back, Conan.
What the, what? What? Yeah. I'm so fucking confused, dude. I am so fucking confused.
Hey, 77's down at Grove Street. I have 2 being uncooperative right now down at Grove Street. I'm trying to perform with 38.
One 710-7. I am so fucking confused right now. That number is fucking massive
I have
on the
multiple
V-Star.
down here on top of a car as well. Are there any city sounds available?
Oh, this is.
All right, Maple, come on. How are you? You good?
I'm alright.
ahead.
I'm, yeah.
Hey, Conan, forward. Barracks right here. Okay. Here, let me make introductions real quick. This ain't that. Let me make sure he's.
bunch of videos where bashing each other's heads in with wrenches.
Hey, Chief.
It's already a bad idea.
Hey,
Sorry
what's up,
to
Aziz? How's it
intrude.
going?
I got somebody who's said they would like to meet you.
Chief of Police, it is such an honor to see you, to meet you.
Hey,
Chief Barrick Johnson.
But Conan,
I am forever in your debts.
this is Game Warden.
It's so good to see
Game
you.
Warden. Holden Clarkson.
Chief, do you need any soda? Any Sam Bones?
Sam Bones?
Sam Bones.
Not Sam Bones.
you
Not
changed
Sam.
your-
Not
you
Sam.
changed your first name
the
now
hell is
too.
Sam
Not Sam.
Wait, who's Sam Bones?
Wait,
His father.
did you change your name to Sam to honor
Alright.
Bass? Oh, that's really nice.
We have one run that's failing to obey traffic.
What a fucking day. What a day. I
Yeah.
tell you, it's been a shit show. I mean it.
Didn't surprise
Right.
me. What's going on?
Fuck. So this is in regards to an incident that took place over at Senior Buns with the Cuban embassy, with the EMS that was involved in it. So I kind of, before anything happens, I'd like to make sure I try to speak to everybody involved. I believe it was yourself, Buck, Avery, and Opal that were mentioned that were there. From the officers that I spoke with, Kit and a couple others, we got their side of what happened. And as far as I understand, it was just the four of you there, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So I kind of just want to hear from your side. I don't want to really interject much. I will have some questions about what happened, right? But I'd rather save them till after I hear your side of the story. I'm gonna ask some clarifying questions. As of right now, nobody is facing any consequences. No one is dealing with any bullshit. Right now, we're just through the investigation side of things. We're looking into it, and we want to get all the facts first before we read anything. You know, I feel like that's the fairest part, especially since I've been on similar situations where I would have rather people come to me and ask me for my side rather than just talk to other people and not hear me first. You know, so I want to make sure you get that, you know, the courtesy, right? So you get to be heard in this situation fully, right?
Yeah.
You remember the situation I'm referencing?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
simply put just a bunch of kind of joking around and kind of stupidity from like Osvaldo and that whole group, the Cubans. There wasn't really much more to it. I don't which situation which situation are you referring to? The one where they
Cuban
tried
embassy where you were brought in, and
Yeah.
I believe I was on another channel, and I think Avery or somebody else came to our channel, described the situation. McNulty called for 78s, and then you went in, and then after a while we heard you on radio de-escalating the 77s.
Yeah, they
We had some more info, and something came up from that situation, which is why we're looking into it. We're looking into it because apparently an EMS was initially down inside who was providing treatment to somebody inside. So that's why I kind of want to hear your side. And apparently the EMS tried to make contact with the officers that were outside, inside, uh, didn't hear back. So that's why
when
I'm
we
kinda-
got there was no
Yeah.
EMS inside. When myself, Avery, and Opal arrived there to see what was going on, the EMS was already outside. There was no EMS inside. I checked. I also went inside, and there was no EMS in there when I went in.
Okay. Do you remember who the EMS was that was outside?
I didn't know. I have no clue.
No idea. Okay.
I have no idea what EMS is even EMS anymore. It's been
That's fair.
such a different group now from what I've been used to.
Do
But
you, let me ask you this. What was the reason you guys were responding to Senior Buttons? What was happening there?
I don't even know, honestly. It was just I think there was the reports of like the Cuban embassy and they were doing stupid shit. There was an injured person there, so we went to see what was going on, and it was just kind of like people fucking around in the back. From when we got there, it didn't look like there was really anything serious going on or any harm or any danger to anybody there. When I went in, they They made me like sing a Cuban national anthem in the washroom and pledge allegiance to Cuba, and then they let me go. That's why I called off the 78s, because it was just, to put it lightly, just them fucking around from what I saw when we got there. There wasn't anybody injured when I went inside.
Okay. Did they ask you to turn in your firearm to another officer before you go inside?
Yeah, I did that just out of my own precaution. I gave Avery all my weapons and stuff because I didn't want to get like held up and get another gun out on the streets just in case something did go wrong inside.
Now, was that on your discretion, or did they demand that as part of the way for you to go inside?
They requested no weapons. I decided to cooperate with it, but I didn't need to. Opal went in when because Opal also came inside. She had her weapons and stuff on her. I just decided to cooperate and go through it.
Okay, let me see what this is. What the fuck does Carmine want? Sorry, one sec. There's been a long fucking prison. Carmine, what do you want? Hello? Yeah, what do you need? You have to enforce justice. Hey. Jesus fucking Christ. I was concerned with prison for a while. Now, I'll be honest, it's above my pay grade.
Yeah, above all our pay
Yeah.
grades. It was
It's
actually,
above
if I'm not
our
mistaken,
pay
yoinked
grade.
from us entirely, so that we're not supposed to go there at all, and yet we have still been going there.
It's confusing because initially it was explained that it was a DMZ area where it's neutral territory. Was the last thing I heard in regards to it. I thought that was being honored, but now we need a whole fucking announcement or some sort of discussion saying no one is to be fucking close to prison. Leave them in there. Instead of stabbing each other at senior buns, they can stab each other in prison for like.
Agreed, wholeheartedly.
All right.
There was honestly there wasn't when we arrived on scene. There wasn't really anything going on inside that whole Cuban embassy thing.
Explain to me what happened when you arrived on scene. You said there was EMS already outside.
Yeah, there was nobody inside. The only person that they brought out from inside the Cuban embassy was Mamaita Jamimi. She was the only injured person. They brought her out. And when I spoke to Osvaldo, because he was working with me the whole time, he said, you know, if there's anything going on, if there's people injured or anything, anybody can come in and do what they need. They're not actually holding people. They're just fucking around. You know, they weren't seriously keeping people from going inside or doing anything. I just, you know, went along with them. Or I respected their requests.
Yeah.
And, you know, but I know I went back there later on in the night because James Randall had Bobby Charles hostage, and I went back there and I talked to Osvaldo, and I was like, hey, this is happening, this can't be happening. And then Bobby came out and he was like, I'm fine, I'm not being held hostage. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, they were just fucking around in there for the most part. Like I said, when I got there was no EMS inside that back administrative room. Everybody was outside. I went in myself. There was no EMS in there. I made sure I checked, you know, our GPSs to see if there's any EMS blips in there. Before I went in, there wasn't.
You didn't see any blips?
Nothing. Not inside the administrative room.
Was it underneath? Because from my understanding, the EMS was eventually moved out from inside and was taken out. Now I don't know this 100%, but from the sounds of it, there was two of you guys inside, correct? At one point. It was you and
Me and Opal. Yeah.
On the outside, it was Avery and Buck.
Yeah.
My understanding, nobody was holding the side door, and that the EMS was found in the train station underneath. So that's a little bit as to where the main issue arises from this, right? That EMS, their initial thing that they're bringing up is they heard shots fired when they were there. They tried to ask officers what's going on. They put up several 3-on-1s is what they claim. They asked for radio checks and they didn't hear anything. There was some quiet on the radio when I believe you and Opal were inside. They claim talking to whoever was at the door, no radio traffic. After several minutes of no communication, the EMS asked for a status check. What was going on? No communication. Looked to the inside, and that was the last place they were seen at. This was done by 311 after a radio check confirming that a medic could potentially be down for a second time.
There was no EMS inside that room, Aziz.
Was there? Well, maybe not in the room. That's my thing, right?
That it's very, very possible that they were underneath in the subway.
Yeah.
But when we got there, we didn't. We were at that door the entire time, and no EMS was brought out. No EMS was inside. So
Was
if
anyone on the
anything,
side door?
they were already taken out. The side that administrative room only has one entrance and exit. The side door, you have to come out of the administrative room first before you can go out the side door. That EMS, if they were taken out of there and brought downstairs already, it happened before we arrived.
Help me understand this then, okay? So positioning. 2 officers on the front outside by the street, right? The main entrance enter the plaza. That is Avery and that is Buck. You go
No.
inside.
Oh, okay, yeah, continue.
Yeah. And then you go inside, right? Per the negotiations, your plan is to de-escalate rather than escalate. You want to go inside and confirm everyone is fine. So you decide to agree with them to show good faith by putting away your firearm, handing that over to whoever it was, right? And then you went inside to show, hey, I'm unarmed. I don't want to cause a problem. I don't want to escalate. I just want to check, make sure no one's injured. Is that correct? Is what I'm saying here from my understanding?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, I don't see an issue with that to a degree. I prefer de-escalation over escalation, right? Now, when you went inside, how long were you in there before Opal joined you?
Maybe a couple of minutes. Not more than a minute, I think, honestly. Because so we got there and Avery and Buck were still outside. I went in with Opal, into the actual plaza, and Buck and Avery followed in. We got to the door, started talking with Osvaldo, seeing what was going on, and sort of trying to get a feel for the situation, and see what they were really doing with the whole Cuban embassy thing. They were cooperating the whole time and explaining if people were injured that we can go in and whatnot. They're not stopping anything. I checked the GPS. I didn't see any EMS or PD blips inside of that room.
Is it inside that room or in the area? That's kind of where my...
The only EMS blips that I noticed when I checked were in the front section of Senior Buns.
Was outside, right? That was the only
Yeah, in the like the Mega Mall area, like in front of the actual Senior Buns area, and the front like outside of the mall were the only places I saw EMS blips. I didn't see any other EMS blips in the area. I was primarily looking in the administrative area because that's what I was under the impression.
Info. Okay.
Yeah, so I was looking there. I didn't see anything there. And Avery mentioned there's EMS inside, and so I double checked. I looked at the GPS. I saw nothing. And then I went in myself, and while I was inside, at no point did I see any EMS inside of that building, inside of that like administrative area where they had their Cuban embassy.
Okay. Did you hear any gunshots when you guys arrived on scene?
Yeah, there were gunshots, and that's one of the reasons that we were wanting to go inside primarily. And it was a woman with a hunting rifle, and she stopped shooting. I saw her with a hunting rifle.
Okay. Let me read through my notes real quick. Just make sure. I genuinely just want to get your full side of it. I want to hear your perspective, your thought process through shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because from my understanding, it's de-escalation. You guys show up. It's the fucking Cuban embassy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll turn into a shit show very quick if not handled the right way. Because they will pull out those wrenches and start beating you in a second.
Exactly.
So to a degree, I do agree with the de-escalation. Right? I just think when you hear gunshots, I would call for additionals regardless, and then go in for the breach. Now, my question is, did they say you cannot enter unless you relinquish your firearms or enter this embassy of theirs?
That's what they were requesting, but they weren't enforcing it.
So what did they request exactly? Do you remember what they said?
They said like no weapons. You can't come in with weapons. Opal went in with her weapons. I cooperated because I decided to cooperate with them. It was my decision just to play ball with the situation that was in front of me. And with what I had talked to Osvaldo beforehand, I didn't see any potential threat to my safety. If I did, I wouldn't have just walked in unarmed like a numpty.
Yeah, but I mean, gunshots, hearing that, I could say, that could be something that could potentially cause something to your safety, right? Hearing gunshots, you go inside, regardless if you see a hunting rifle or not. Did you see her discharge the firearm, or did you only hear the shots and then see somebody with a hunting rifle?
I saw her shoot the hunting rifle in the washroom.
Okay.
So I could confirm, once I walked in, I
Okay.
saw her do that, and I could confirm that the shots were from that hunting rifle immediately.
So, were you at any point in zip ties?
What's that? I think I was, yes. Yeah, because I went in. They wanted me to sing the national anthem with them, and then they zip tied me, brought me to the washroom. I pledged allegiance to the Cuban embassy, and then they let me go. It was just like a quick kind of like thing, you know. It all happened in a matter of like a minute.
Okay. Did you also salute at the front door of Senior Buns by chance to the flag?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. So, did you see any officers saluting at the front door of Senior Buns?
No, I couldn't say I saw anybody saluting at the front door of Senior Buns.
Okay. Who would you say was the lead of the situation? Was it you, or is it Avery, or?
I
Was
think it was kind
co-led?
of. I think it was both. Yeah, both. I'd say both myself and Avery were sort of handling it.
Okay. Looking back now, hindsight, do you think something could have been done or handled differently?
With the situation that I was dealing with, disease, no, I don't think anything could have gone differently in any way, shape, or form, nor should it have been. It was a situation with the Cubans, with James Randall, Osvaldo, Nijak, Leo Escobar. I think it was handled probably one of the only ways we could have handled it, is since that there wasn't really anything to do with that situation.
I mean, I'll be straight with you. Okay. I think I'm a big fan of transparency. So I'll be honest with my thought process on things. I I see your angle of de-escalation. However, relinquishing your firearm to me is massive. Regardless if you're giving it to them, giving it to another officer, that's the only thing that will save your life or save others if push comes to shove. Had you gone inside and shit like that, and I'm saying this in a general sense, not just with the Cubans, shit could have escalated a lot worse, right? Had they actually taken you hostage in there, and then you don't have your firearm, and then we have to send everybody there. But I trust me, as somebody who has dealt with shit, who has been in situations like this, I understand where you're coming from, right? But ultimately, what is leading me to come to this different angle or viewpoint is the incident with the EMS. Okay, and I'll be transparent with you as to what transpired from what they're saying. So, one EMS was dispatched responding to a 911 regarding James Randall needing medical assistance inside the Cuban embassy that's currently situated in the Senior Buns lobby. Right? Upon arrival, one of the EMS moved the patient, one James Randall, from inside to be able to hear the patient better. A citizen decided to take the patient back inside, and shortly, Minerva, who was there on scene, was one of the EMS who saw it. Okay? The other EMS, she didn't have eyes on him after. And then after a few seconds, a medic down dispatch call arrived. So a 14 Bravo was dispatched. Okay? The other EMS stayed in the lobby because they heard shots fired coming inside and waited for police to arrive on scene. They remained outside talking to whoever was at the door. There wasn't really much traffic over the radio of what was going on or communication after several minutes transpired. There was a radio check. There was also a 311 checking on the status. Police did not respond. And we're
We
seen
didn't.
saluting somebody at the door.
Yeah, I don't know what that's saluting, but we didn't respond because of what was going on. I requested that we change our change channels so that we could communicate with each other and not interrupt main freak.
So you guys
So
have moved channels.
we were not on main frequency.
Okay. And you didn't hear any radio checks when you guys moved channels, right? Nothing from
No,
EMS.
the only radio checks I heard were from Avery.
Let me
And she
look
was
this down.
checking in on me, and I was able to respond to one. I wasn't able to respond to the one when I was zip-tied. But again, that was just a brief thing, and then I came out and made sure that everything was resolved.
Let me ask you, did you guys, like 3-on-1, or say anything about switching channels? Because I think there was an active going on at the time, right? Did you guys
That's why I
communicate?
didn't want to break comms.
That's fair.
I don't know if we threw in one, but I definitely requested over radio for dispatch to give us a channel for
Okay,
the
so you
Cuban
asked
embassy situation.
dispatch for a channel.
Yes.
Okay, that is fine with me. As long as that was communicated, I don't see really much of an issue with that. The only issue I would have with, and I say it's an issue because I've been subject to it too in the past, is just communication. As long as you communicated and let dispatch know, or whoever there, 311 or whatever, hey, we're gonna go to another channel to handle the situation. You communicated that in my books. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, dispatch is the ones who gave us the channel.
Okay. So dispatch directed you guys to a different channel to handle the situation.
Yes.
Do you remember which dispatcher?
Pretty sure it was Sawyer. It was either Sawyer or what's the other one's name? Nadia?
Okay, maybe Sawyer or Nadia. Okay.
Yeah, it was one of those two.
Okay. So I'll follow up with what was going on, just so you know the facts that I see them, and I'm asking you questions, so you don't feel like I'm blindsiding you or trying to set you up with a question. I'm very honest. I'm very transparent when it comes to this shit. I don't really care as long as we get to the facts and understand fully what happened here.
Yeah.
Luckily, another medic. Wait, PD did not respond. Was seen saluting, was out the door. Did not seem to be making any moves to go in. Luckily, another medic inside the tunnels found the medic that was injured, who was initially inside and was the first 14 Brown. They found him inside the tunnels right under Senior Buns. Their situation. Okay. And that's about it. I'll tell you the other person's statement, the initial EMS that went inside. They went inside to get a victim treatment. They were met with an individual grabbing them, bringing them back inside the admin building. Having been met with such a response and still needed to get them treated, picked up the individual back and brought them to the adjacent room. As he was treating the individual, he was met with a sudden collapse of the sidewalk and ended up beneath Senior Buns.
That's why they bravoed and didn't alpha.
Yeah. A secondary medic had arrived scene, treated the initial responding medic. In the chaos of the moment, a passing by EMS treated the individual was set to treated their place while notified of the fact that no one was apparently concerned in Senior Buns of their location.
Right, so just to understand what you just told me, the medic wasn't actually injured in that administrative area at all, and at no point did they 14.
Inside the admin. He was in the admin. He went in to treat somebody, and then at one point he ended up in the tunnel and was underneath, right? And then there was one medic that was at the front. I think it more so comes down to the communication for EMS. Is my understanding of the inherent situation here.
Right.
I think EMS wasn't on the same channel as you guys, which will lead to miscommunication and them feeling that they're not heard.
Yeah.
I think that's ultimately what transpired here.
And then on top of that, he didn't alpha. Right? He bravoed.
He bravoed.
And he wasn't inside the administrative area.
So, when you went in, you never saw him.
Never. I never saw EMS inside of that administrative area when I went in.
Okay. The only EMS you saw was outside.
Yep.
And that was the initial EMS who made contact and let you know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Did they speak to you?
Very briefly.
Okay.
But I heard the gunshots and I went in to...
Okay. So you responded to the gunshots that you heard. You saw the person with the rifle. At that point, I would assume you had your firearm out because you heard gunshots.
Yeah, when we were outside, we had our guns out.
Yeah.
When we were outside of the Cuban embassy, we had our guns out.
And then who approached you guys outside?
I spoke to Osvaldo outside.
Okay. Osvaldo came outside, was talking to you guys. He told you, yada, yada, you can't come in unless you guys put your firearms away. You saw that as an opportunity to de-escalate. You de-escalated. I mean, I think the only issue that might arise is essentially what I see right now is probably communication. And I think that's just something that we could all work on. And it's not just the EMS, it's not just dispatch. I feel like dispatch could have better directed EMS when they were asking about the status. You guys were on a different channel dealing with that situation, trying to handle it as best as you can with the units you had there, right?
Yeah. And
Okay.
I mean, if that EMS was in genuine danger and was injured by somebody
13.
inside, they should have
Or should
alphaed.
have 14 alpha, yes.
Like
I agree
that
with
if they alpha, that's an entirely different situation that we're handling.
You know what? Let me note this in the report as to what you're saying as well, as you bring up a good point.
Because if a medic 14 alphas, we're not just gonna walk in there and fuck about, right? But they never alphaed. And nope, if there was an alpha, trust me, Aziz. Like, this is a completely fucking different situation. With them not alphaing, that to me tells me that they weren't actually injured by anybody inside. I don't know if maybe they were and they just didn't know what they were supposed to do with their radio or that they were supposed to alpha, and that falls on EMS training. I can't read minds. I can't tell if somebody bravos, but they actually meant to alpha. I only know what we have in front of us, right?
That's on them, exactly. I agree with you on that. Because as officers as well, right? B13 Bravo when it's not an essential, and you won't have the same 78s, right?
Exactly.
We treat EMS the same way. If they alpha, it's 78s, and we all go down there. I wasn't a 78. I agree with you on that. Right? If he deemed his life was in danger and he was assaulted, that falls on their training.
Was he assaulted? Do we know if he was?
I still don't know the full details.
Okay.
As far as I understand, something happened while he was inside and ended up in the tunnels. It's just the discovery of him, I think, is what is at fault, or what they're saying is the mistake or the issue here, right? That he was never found, even though he was the initial 14 for the reason for officers to be there.
Mm.
So
I mean, we arrived there to look in the administrative area if he wasn't in there.
That's where he was last communicated, right? That's where he was. That's what the other EMS mentioned, and that's what they said. So you guys were doing your due diligence to search the inside.
Exactly, and then, you know, like I said, I know how that lock can get, and I know for a fact that if I go in there with a gun, there's about 5 of them in there. I'm not gonna try and pull my gun on them with a wrench.
What the fuck are you gonna do
So
with a gun?
for me, it made no difference me going in there with or without a gun. The only thing I saw was either I keep a gun in PD possession,
rather than lose it to them after, say, they assault you or hold you up and
exactly.
and all that shit. Okay, Maple, can I have you show me at Senior Buns just so I get a better picture in my head?
Yeah.
Is that something you're fine with? Just
yeah, no problem.
Let's go take a look. I want to know what you mean from where you guys were and everything, because it'll definitely paint a better picture. Because right now in my head, the way I'm thinking about it is, you were inside, not the back room, the admin's room. It's just the main hallway where all the bazaars are, all the booths. You know?
Yeah, that's where we were like staging, and that's where we talked to Osvaldo.
Okay, so it wasn't outside the store itself.
No.
You were already inside the whole, right? The entire, as a like the shop.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. That kind of paints a little bit better of a picture. From my understanding, you guys were, the officers that were holding perimeter were completely outside.
No, they were inside. They were outside of the administrative area.
The admin room.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take a look. Oh, I'm about to understand. Hey, shit, you can put your content on this now?
Yeah.
Nice.
Still can't put a livery on it, though.
Yeah. I don't think, people are patrolling in them now because of the liveries.
Yeah, McNulty gave me the okay to do so.
Okay. As long as you're good. I want you getting into shit because
oh, no, absolutely.
wasn't informed or communicated or
I,
whatever, you know?
First thing I did when I got on duty was ask McNulty if I could use it. So yeah, I arrived and I parked up literally like right here with Opal.
Boom. Okay.
I got out, I saw EMS.
Were you riding solo?
No, I was with I had picked up Opal. Her car, well, actually no, Opal was here already, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So I picked up Opal from here. Her car went missing from here. So I arrived, I was solo, Opal, Avery, and Buck were here.
Okay.
I don't remember. I briefly spoke. EMS was all over here. There's a bunch of EMS there. They were doing their thing. We came inside. And I came inside both with Avery, Buck, and Opal. We all came inside together. And they had like American flags posted up back here, and they had like like some writing on top of the administration door that said Cuban Embassy.
So where was Avery
What?
in this situation? Was she out here?
Officers.
When I arrived on scene, she was outside. She was outside over there. Then I
Then
came
when you
in
guys
and
came inside,
yeah, when I showed up, we all came inside together.
Okay, so you
Right,
were
so-
all together inside in this area.
When I
And then
arrived,
when
yes.
it happened for you to go inside, this is where the embassy is.
This was the embassy here. So
Okay.
I was standing out here. They had a flag on the left, flag on the right. They said Cuban Embassy on the top.
Okay.
And I was talking to Osvaldo right here. I had my gun out because I heard the gunshots, and I was talking to them. They were saying you can't come in without a weapon. We did, but at the same time, I
Inside
think
the embassy.
yeah.
Okay.
And so and at the same time, Osvaldo understood that if we needed to go in to do our jobs or anything, that we were gonna go in, and he wasn't gonna stop us.
Yeah.
I cooperated with Osvaldo just because I didn't want to escalate anything or piss them off and cause an actual alpha or something like that.
Yeah.
So I gave my
Here's your
my
second
weapons
slice,
to
baby,
Avery,
thank you.
and I went inside. I came inside. I had Adam was sitting at the desk over there. Mamita Jamimi was sitting over here doing like passport checks or whatever the fuck.
Where's the jail? Where do they have?
This
the
was the
little jail?
prison.
This is the prison right here.
Yeah, this was their little prison. This was it was kind of cramped in here. We all came inside and
Like a fucking toilet. Okay.
yeah,
And
it
then
was.
Let me see the side door here.
We only get paid by sales.
That's the
Right
side
here.
door there.
It's a very rough
When we got here, nobody came. The only person that came out was Mamita Jamimi. She was injured.
Okay,
We didn't
came
see
out
anybody else.
from
We
the admin room.
yeah, we didn't see
Okay.
anybody else come out of that room injured. If they had dragged an EMS out of that room,
Right
we would have done
before.
something about it. But
Yeah.
it's 100% possible they took him out before we got inside. Without a doubt, it's possible if that
So-
happened inside.
Were you guys out at front for a while before you came inside or no?
For me, I arrived and I came immediately inside.
Okay.
So
There wasn't really much time for them to potentially come out the side door.
for when I got here, no. For when everybody else was here, I don't know. I cannot speak for Avery, Buck, and Open. I can't speak for them. But for me, I arrived and I came inside immediately. I wasn't outside very much at all.
Yeah. Okay. No, this really paints a better picture seeing it, right? And being run through the situation, it helps out. And it's also why I'm a big advocate for talking to everybody before
Absolutely.
anybody makes their mind up on anything. Because everyone has their own perspective of what transpired. And I kind of want to try to see everyone's side. And then I'll be able to better understand the full picture, right?
Yeah. I mean, if that EMS was injured inside and dragged out and thrown into the fucking subway system, then they should have alphaed.
I agree to an extent, right? They should have alphaed the second they were assaulted, if they were. They should have alphaed if somebody was moving them from one location to the next. That could aggravate their injuries, potentially rob, or kidnap their ass.
Yeah.
That should fall a little bit on the EMS's training. Okay.
And
One last
like I said,
question.
when we were in here,
Yeah.
Avery said there's an EMS downed inside, and I was like, wait, what? And so I checked, and I looked, and I did not see any EMS downed inside the area. The only EMS I saw was, at the front of the plaza.
When Avery told you there was someone inside, you physically came in and looked to see if there was someone here.
No, I stayed where I was. I wasn't gonna just barge through, but I checked. I checked the GPS. I checked the blips, and I didn't see any blips inside. And then she checked too, and was like, "Oh."
And you didn't see any other than the one EMS that was outside.
I think it was maybe 3 EMS that were out at the front. I don't remember exactly how many EMS were out front, but
To
they.
be honest, you know what I think happened?
What?
Probably drug through, moved around prior to you guys showing up, or whatever the fuck happened. You had EMS that were outside. There was 3 EMS blips. One was the initial EMS who was at the door outside. One was a blip for the EMS that was underground in the subway station, and the other one was the EMS that ended up finding it. That's what I think happened.
It's
And that's why it looked
100%
there was 3
possible.
of them,
Especially
three of
with
them
the
seen
way.
next to each other. Yeah.
Yes,
But
because
they
the
were
way the
probably
road
underneath.
is and the subway being like right
Right on
underneath.
top of it.
Yeah, 100%, probably the
So,
case.
that's what it sounds like to me. In all honesty, it just sounds like poor communication, right? On us trying to see what was going on. From our understanding as to where the EMS was, you guys came in to clear to check because that was the info that was given. However, I would say you should also think about like, oh, you're looking at the GPS. There's 3 blips. I only see one EMS outside. Where the fuck are the other 2? Right? But in that situation, I don't think you would be thinking of that. Right? You got
Yeah, I
the
mean,
agents in front of you. You hear a gunshot. You're coming in. Your last transmission was somebody was injured inside. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I
I'm
need some
worried
food.
about.
You want some churros?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm worried about what's going on in there primarily, right?
Cash
When I
only.
see.
I don't got cash, man.
Oh yeah, I
I
don't
don't take
either.
cards. Whatever, man. Oh, on the house. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Hi, Maple.
I'm
Hi,
seeing all
Gina.
these guys opening
What's
them
up?
Hey, good man.
Here's
Hey,
some
you.
onions.
You know,
I use onions,
shit.
but it's not
They
on
Work.
the
They
menu
just
yet.
opened
Here you
next
go.
door.
Oh, those are wicked.
Those are
You like
fucking
these?
These are massive.
These are my extra large fries.
That churro is silly.
No, they're fries. Don't be silly, Juno. All right, come on, baby.
Me, don't be silly. That's what churros is.
Don't be silly. Oh, there's a kebab shop here.
Yeah, but yeah, no. That's for me. That's
I appreciate you taking
my
the time.
perspective of it.
100%.
Absolutely. You know, like I said, if EMS was injured inside, it's a different situation. If I see that there's an EMS blip inside, I'm gonna reach and I'm gonna deal with that. But
Basically, yeah.
if I take a look
100%.
and I don't see any for what I'm responding to or what I'm dealing with, and I don't see any EMS in the location that I'm looking, or where I sense there being
were
danger,
told.
then
Yeah.
I have no reason to escalate that situation.
Okay. The only thing that I want to ask for is, was there a report made?
No, I don't believe a report was made for it because there wasn't really anything.
And maybe regarding the Cuban embassy, or at least just to let people know, hey, this is what's going on here at Senior Buns, at the admin room. This is what I went through. This is what happened. Shit like that.
From what I dealt with in that area, Aziz, there wasn't a report to be written about because there wasn't like really. It was just some
Nothing
people
really transpired.
fucking about. There was from what I saw, it was just some people fucking about. It wasn't something that I was thinking there needs to be a report about this. Everybody needs to know about this. This is a serious situation. I ended up returning back to the Cuban embassy because Crane had 311 about casual treason going on, and I went and talked to Osvaldo about it, and he was like, "We're not seceding. We're just having a fun time. We're just hanging out. We're not." What the fuck?
Right.
Sorry, I did not see your car at all. I am so sorry.
It's okay. I just was going to get food for everybody.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm
You
sorry.
okay? You need a
You,
repair
you
kit?
okay? Do you need a repair kit?
Yeah, I think it's okay. I can check it in a little bit. You guys go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did you see?
My
Did you
God,
see your
this
car? I
is
just saw.
nice. I was looking down at my notes, to be honest.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
see.
I did not see your car at all. But yeah, from what I dealt with there was no crimes or situations that needed to be reported.
So, okay, let me ask you: did you, over radio, hear Minerva ask, "There's an EMS down inside"? Because I'm hearing, or not hearing, I'm reading through my statements from what everybody was there, and they mentioned that you responded to Minerva on radio. And you said, no, there's no EMS inside.
I don't remember, but if I responded to it, then I did. There was no EMS inside.
We just ready to swap channels to private frequency, yeah.
Because I know when I was outside with Avery, Avery said to me, not on radio, but she said to me directly that there's EMS down inside, and that's when I checked again, and I didn't see any EMS inside. I mean, this was a couple of days ago, so I'm trying to remember to the best of my ability, but, you know, I probably, when I went inside, if they asked when I was inside on radio, I would have responded saying that there was no EMS down inside, because there wasn't.
Let me ask you, in totality, how long do you think this transpired for? Like 10, 15, 20?
I don't think any more than like 10 minutes.
Okay.
From when I got inside, when I got there and talked to Osvaldo at the front of the Cuban embassy area, and from when we left. I don't think it was more than 10 minutes.
Okay. Jesus,
What?
I don't know, man. I'll be honest, talking to you, looking at all the facts, I think there'll definitely be a little bit more conversation regarding it. Maybe Kit might have some questions for you. I get some more of the full story in her head as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone else might approach, but I'm gonna relay what you told me. I took notes. I'm gonna explain things the same way you did to me. I'm also gonna be doing that with everybody else.
Yeah.
I just think, as a whole, maybe it was minute, miscommunication, stuff like that. That we are, as long as we're all aware of it and we're all actively trying to work on it,
Absolutely.
I don't have an issue with that at all, right? It just sounded like miscommunication, move channels. Maybe the EMS felt unheard in that situation, which is not to take away from how they feel, right? But it is miscommunication. You guys were moved to another channel after the incident took place because this isn't a main frequency situation. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
the fucking Cuban embassy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Maple. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Okay. If you need anything or if more info comes up and you remember some more details, come to me. Let me know. If not me, you can talk to Kit. But since I took your shit, just come to me and I'll throw it all in together. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. I'm curious, was the EMS that was injured spoken to or anything about it?
They did give a statement. That's about it. I've yet to speak to them directly.
Okay.
I need to talk to them and get their full side. I'm gonna ask
Yeah.
them if they were assaulted, if they were hurt, why didn't they alpha, if they were moved, all that shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I
'cause
got you.
I don't know what happened to that EMS at all.
No, I mean, listen, Maple, I will be very fucking diligent, especially
Okay.
when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
no.
half-ass something when it comes to
Yeah.
trying to make us better, and if there's potentiality of people, getting consequences for shit. I want to make sure if you're getting consequences, you did that shit. Not,
Yeah.
oh, I think you might have done it, but you know what I'm saying?
I hear you completely.
Yeah. All right.
I appreciate it,
you.
Aziz. Thank you.
I got you.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it was an SBS situation. I don't really know what the fuck was going on there. I need to go get some pizza though. So I'm gonna go get some pizza, and I don't know. We might go play Helldivers. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I have my pizza. Let's see real quick what's going on. Doesn't look like very
Dispatch
much.
190-10-7, Zancudo airstrip.
Confirm.
What do you guys think? Do you think we can go fight some democracy? One for democracy? What do you think? Yeah?
Dispatch 175-1038 southbound Strawberry Avenue with a black in color Sultan RS. Occupied 1 times. We're right outside the Strawberry gas station.
Alright.
Alpha 101, clear to the latest 921. Back today.
Dispatch 197-1042.
Have a good night.
Thank you for your service, Maple.
We didn't do shit today.
Big Button, are your
What's up?
nails painted?
What? Are my nails painted?
No, not yours. What the heck? You were on duty for like 2 hours and you're getting off? What the heck?
Yeah, democracy calls.
Democracy called.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What the hell?
Yes.
Alright.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not really. There's not really fuck all going on. I'm not. Oh. Not feeling it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Alright, well, have fun.
Alright.
So that's why.
Bye. Be safe.
Have a good night. Good luck on your shift.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Alright. I like the O.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure.
Nonetheless,
Maple probably knows.
it's out of
Maple.
Hello.
Well, hello. What's going on?
CVPI is 78,000.
Good. Oh,
right?
we just
No,
recruited,
CVP's 45,000. We recorded who? now?
Recruited a new person. That's all.
Who?
So his last name is Clarkson.
What?
Clarkson or Officer Clarkson? Yeah.
Seems like a good guy.
The same Conan Clarkson that was
Yeah.
in the lobby earlier.
Is that his first name? I wasn't. I think so. Yeah.
His name's
The same Conan Clarkson that was in prison for treason and terrorism because he defected over a mobility scooter.
I think that's the guy. Yeah.
Is that what they meant when they said swap sides?
The same
Yeah, I
Conan
think
Clarkson
that's what
that
they meant.
shot
I thought-
RPGs at officers.
I don't know anything about that.
Was it past statute of limitations?
That specifically actually shot me with an RPG.
I think that's definitely.
Well,
you should go say hi, Maple.
Yeah, he shoots my eye.
I think I'm just gonna stick on my route of going 42. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. Bye bye.
Any like forensic stuff you put in there.
Have a good night, officer.
Night, Jordan. Yeah. The dice decide, guys. What a gross fucking horn. What the fuck? Thank you, JW. Guys, I'm not even rolling like IRL dice. Dice rolls in game. I roll it for everyone to see. Bro. Ah. Bro, all you need to do is fucking stamp it. You just need to put a stamp on it. Part of the address. If I'm not mistaken, the DuPont RPO is like the street name. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, rain. Oh, I don't know, Crow. I have no clue then. I'll take a look when we get to Paleto. Excuse me. Bum, bum, bum.